Hey guys, how you doing? So we're up here, Pennsylvania, upstate New York, and we have just such a nice weather. It's really hot. It's like 90 degrees, really hot and humid. So we're gonna have a fun weekend ahead of me. And I guess you guys had to see it coming. The first one will be my Excalibur. I've been playing with a couple of them first, but I gotta do this one first, the real test, not just mucking around with the small stuff. And this time I actually know exactly what we are testing the knives on. This I found nice down piece, fairly large, with towards the end about 4-inch diameter. That's completely dry oak. So that's, you guys know oak, it's hard wood, it's dry, so it's gonna be pretty good. It's probably wet from the outside because it was laying on the wet floor, but inside you will see that it is completely dry. And it's gonna be fun, so let's just get on with it. I'm gonna just see how it goes. Let me put something here so I'm not all wet and dirty. About 2-inch diameter here. You've seen it? Here, just to show you that it is dry, nice and dry, so it is exceptional. It's just too good, too good. I love it. Let's see, 2x3 splitting. I tried this on a piece of this big pine that I was splitting in the previous videos, so I'm pretty sure this will be no problem. You've seen that. Too nice, too nice. About 2-inch diameter pine, again dry from the floor, but dry inside, so a little softer. But just to give you an idea, again I tried this, so if I hit it nice, it should be good. One swipe, 2-inch. And what else? This is that wood that I was testing previously on. That, again, dry stuff, but little softer than oak. So let's see. So we can compare from the previous videos how this one does compared to the other knives that I tested a couple of weeks back. Yeah, that's very good. What was it, a couple seconds? Nice. Very, very happy with it. And last thing, so I don't kill myself right off the bat, I will probably try this later on with better setting, some better fixture for the 2x4. But for the first try, this should actually do just fine. Yeah, Yeah, this will do. Right here, 2x4, regular. Doesn't look like the high end, but also notice the lower grades. So let's see what it can do. Couple swipes, sitting, bouncing wood. Definitely not a bad performance. I gotta say, I am very happy with it. And I've been beating this on very hard stuff without any issues. So I might actually try to reground this even a little thinner, see how it goes, because this does have really nice strong edge for the very brute forces. So I'm gonna maybe try it later on when I get home. But I feel that this does compare to that Husqvarna hatchet I have, because it does have the weight and the thickness. Alright folks, so what I have for you now is I've been playing with the Excalibur and splitting wood, getting some firewood ready, and it's mind-blowing, I gotta say. That's that gnarly pine, and I'm gonna show you what this thing can do. Just to show you, this is how big it is. Check it out. Seen that? And there's actually a little nut in there as well. Put this aside. It's just like knotting the mass of the blade, the thickness and everything, the swing you have it, the power. There's no challenge for this. I'm very happy about that, you know. That's just a nice example that I'm pretty confident that I can say that knife can perform even in chopping and splitting as an axe. If you're talking 1-to-1 with the weight, you know, this small hatchet is about the same weight as the what is it called? The Excalibur. And it also takes a couple swings to get through the stuff like this. Same thing with that. I can do with the Excalibur. Same exact principle.
thinner stuff like this, you're not crying. This one has the nut on the bottom. Look, right through the nut. Seen it? Really nice performance. And since I have both of these here, I'm gonna do the chopping test, chopping comparison. Let me set this up here. That's gonna do nicely. And let's see. Alright, you see that in couple strokes. Let me show you what the Excalibur can do. This one is deep. I would say it does chop better than the hatchet. I'm not the best with the hatchet, but still, you know. Just look at this. What amount of wood you can remove with 2 strokes, 2 hits. You see that? That's probably the best comparison, whatever. You see the big difference in the and that's just nailing. The bite that this thing has and the splitting capability is just mind-boggling, I think. I love it. Not to mention that with this you have 14 inches of blade, so all the small stuff, you know, yes, you can whittle and you can do a lot of things with an axe, but you know, I can guarantee you that if I'm gonna do a couple chops, you know, couple passes through wood like this, or even something harder, you know, after half an hour of work, that axe will be considerably duller than most of this blade, you know. This will be dull here on the front portion, but you still have your razor edge on the bottom, so kind of cannot compare. And like I said, weight, it's about the same, you know. This is almost 30 ounces, this is 30 exactly, plus the carry options of the knife with the good sheath, with the attachments. You just cannot compare it to the hatchet and the way it carries, you know. You can strap this to a backpack, on my belt, anything. Axe is very limited, unless you go actually crazy with getting some kind of special sheath for it. The only thing for axe, I would say, is the price. There's no comparison, you know. You're talking 50, 60, 70, $100 axe, depending on the quality, compared to, I mean, the bees like this, I don't even know what I would price. $500–600. It's expensive, but That's what it is. So, you know, just the steel on this and materials are probably just the materials without the belts and all the other stuff, just material wise on this is about 3 times the cost of the hatchet. And then if you add just adhesive, abrasives, heat treatment and the many hours of work, it adds up. But I mean, after playing with this knife now, I can honestly say that axe doesn't stand a chance. This will perform. Now if you would take a bigger axe, you add extra weight to it, and then it would be really hard to match a knife in the performance to the big hatchets. But in these small hatchets, you know, blade like this can can outperform it and still be a knife. You know, I can still comfortably work this as a knife. I can do my food prep with this, whatever, you know. And of course it's always better to have the smaller blade, but you know, if you were to take one tool only, I would definitely take this any day. And it also depends on where you are, you know. Some areas you just, you know, and you know, sometimes the hatchet is better. It depends what you do with the tool. Like always, you know, you gotta pick the right tool for the right job. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm having a blast with this. I'm amazed with this. It's still razor sharp. I think I have one little niblet, one little flattening on the edge from one of the nuts. I've been putting this thing through pieces. Like if I see a nut on the wood, I actually go purposely on it just to see how strong it is, if I can chip it or not. Doesn't chip, it just rolled, micro roll on the very edge. That's about it so far. I still want to try to bring it to the even leaner grind maybe. Right now it's like, it's perfect, it's incredible splitter, great chopper, and it's still a good working knife. You know, it has great cutting performance. Like, you know, look at this, look how deep I can cut with this into the, you know, you want to do a notch into the wood, you just do this. You see that, like nothing. I mean, try to do it with the hatchet. You just can't. I mean, hatchet cuts, but it just doesn't compare. And the techniques you need to use and improvise with hatchet when you're using hatchet for knife tasks, you know, it's, I don't know. I'm definitely not the 100% understand the reasoning of the hatchet, what the tool is for, but in my outdoor use there is no place for it. If I get access to knives like this, there is no place for hatchet, just one as a fun tool and to compare the stuff with. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks for watching, take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.